guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today we're going to be doing another Blue Apron box, and tonight I'm just going to be unboxing it. We're going to look at some of the recipes. I promised you guys if I did get another cooking box or a type of subscription box, I would do an unboxing and I would do more cooking vlogs. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to do that unboxing. We're going to see what kind of recipes we get. I have had one Blue Apron prior to this, so if you want to go back and watch my previous vlogs, I cooked all 3 meals, and I am going to be posting a review, so you'll probably see that coming soon of that first box. And so we're going to go ahead and cut open to this one and see what's inside. And so guys, I also forgot to mention, my mother gave this box to me as like a Christmas gift, so I believe we signed up for 3 boxes to get initially. I think she's going to cancel after this one or potentially the next one because they are $60 a box, and for this one you are getting 2 meals per person for 3 meals, so you're getting a total of 6 meals, and that really does break down to a good price per meal for my boyfriend and I. So I really like that, and like I said, this was a gift to me, so I'm just kind of experimenting with these cooking boxes, and I really like the convenience factor, the fact that you are not getting any excess ingredients. Everything they give you, you are going to use in these meals, which is really awesome. There's a lot of components though usually to these meals, and it's definitely something that has taken me out of my comfort zone but made it easy for me to do, so I will say that about the first box that I had. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what else what we are given in this box today. And also, I just got home from work, so it is like 6:30 on a Friday, and so this has probably been sitting outside for a few hours, but the good thing about it is they're very well insulated and packed with nice ice packs. So they always give you the first pamphlets, which are the full cooking recipes. And so this one looks like a $20 wine coupon because they do recommend wine with the food, so it's kind of cool. I'll show you a little bit of what that looks like. And so you can pair wine with it. I personally really don't have wine with my meals. Okay, this first one I'm really excited about. Okay, so this is the bucatini pasta bolognese, which this picture looks amazing. They give you a nice picture of what it looks like on the front. And this one is supposed to be a recipe features a time-tested combination in Italian cuisine, pasta with meat sauce. For delicious texture and a bit of seasonal flair, we're stirring thinly sliced Brussels sprouts into our bolognese to contrast beautifully with chewy bucatini pasta and tender beef and vegetables. A garnish of Parmesan completes this classic comfort meal. And then it gives you your ingredient list and your little bag of knickknacks. So it's actually very convenient. It's everything you need to do this recipe in one page. And so then when you flip it on the other side, it literally is a step-by-step guide and picture with each meal, which is really helpful for me. I love pictures. I learn by seeing, so I appreciate that there's text and pictures with their descriptions. So next up, it looks like we have chicken Pillard, I don't know if that's how you say it, with potato fennel and Meyer lemon sauce. So this one says it's a French technique, or Pillard, I'm saying that so wrong, I mess up all of the French ones, I apologize, is a French technique in which poultry or meat is pounded thinly, making for quick cooking and plenty of surface area to brown and turn deliciously crispy. I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy that. Tonight you'll pound your chicken in a plastic wrap for easy handling. Feel free to use the bottom of a heavy pot or pan if you don't have a flat meat mallet. I do not have a mallet, but this is exciting. We're serving our Pillard with potato, aromatic fennel, and a Meyer lemon pan sauce that gets a pop of briny flavor from the Castelvetrano olives. This looks really interesting. So you can see there's olives, and I have never beat any chicken before, so how exciting. And again, here is our little ingredients list here, and then our information on the back. So for instance, like that's a cooking technique I've never used before, and so I think that's fun and I think somewhat easy. Like I think anybody can beat chicken, I think. And then going back to the bucatini bolognese, I've made spaghetti obviously, but I've never put anything in it like vegetable wise or adding in Brussels sprouts, and I've never technically made a bolognese, I don't think. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, but it'll be interesting. Something a little bit different to spice up like my usual pasta recipe. And then the fish that we get, or the third one, is a lemon caper catfish with spiced lentils and collard greens. Tonight's dinner has plenty of comforting cold weather appeal. We're dressing up catfish with a citrusy, briny sauce of lemon and capers, which also brightens our hearty black lentils and collard greens. And for extra depth of flavor, we're seasoning our lentils and vegetables with Ras El Hanout, a fragrance and complex Moroccan spice blend that evokes the warming notes of cinnamon, coriander, black pepper, and cumin. So that's kind of cool. Here's an up-close shot of what that one looks like. Now, those are a lot of spices and a lot of things that I've personally never used, which is, again, one of the cool things that I've enjoyed about this service is that you try stuff out, ingredients and stuff that you might never really try or might never use, but they give you just enough in the packet so that you don't keep it laying around your house. It doesn't clutter up your kitchen, especially when you're like me and I have a really tiny apartment and I don't have space for anything, let alone like extra spices I'm never going to use. Or maybe I will if I like it. You never know. But anyway, again, recipes are on the back. And you do get to pick from 5 meals, but since this was a gift from my mom, she doesn't know how to pick the meals, so I just get sent 3 random meals. So I know a lot of you were telling me in my last cooking collabs that you're not a fan of fish, so that's okay. You definitely can pick up other meals that don't have any fish. It's just a couple of options. So I kind of like that I get a fish, a chicken, and a meat. So I'm excited about that. So let's actually unbox the rest of this and see what's in it. Alright guys, so the first thing I see are our little knick-knack bags, and these have just the little ingredients that are maybe just like little things that you don't need a ton of. So this is the lemon caper catfish bag. They keep it nice and separate. This one is the bucatini bolognese knick-knacks, and then this one is the chicken paillard knick-knacks. So I like that they keep it separate. I normally refrigerate those bags and I just keep them in the bags. Okay, so I see some packaged vegetables or greens, and this one is collard greens. So I've had a lot of collard greens growing up. I am from the South. My grandparents are actually from Alabama, and so I have had a lot of collard greens. They're a very, very traditional, like Southern thing. And then Brussels sprouts, I typically don't eat, but it's just because I don't really know how to cook them. So that'll be interesting. We get a couple in here. I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like maybe this is fennel. Perhaps this is fennel. This is definitely a vegetable or green. I'm not sure what family it falls into, but I've never used anything like that. And then of course 1 large onion, a garlic clove, and funny to mention about the garlic clove, this is the only thing I have left over from my last box is like some pieces of garlic, because you didn't use all of the garlic. So it's the only thing left over from my last box, which again is great since you're not creating a lot of kitchen clutter with food that you may not use again. So they do give you a whole garlic, and you'll probably get some left over, but who doesn't use garlic? Garlic is like my favorite thing to spice up any kind of meal. It gives it way more flavor. We have 2, I think this is a lemon. These kind of look different, but I'm pretty sure they're both lemons. This one just looks really orangey and this one looks yellow, so I think they're both lemon. We got 1 big potato, and then this is a pack of the black lentil. We get our pasta sticks. These are the bucatini pasta. And then it looks like 1 carrot and 1 stalk of celery. And then they do a great job of separating your vegetables by putting in a nice little like cardboard piece. And also a nice block of ice. So here is our catfish. It comes from this Anchored brand, and this is American catfish sourced sustainably from family or trusted fisheries. So I do like that they get a lot of stuff from really supposedly like nice local places. And this is just, again, it's nicely packaged. I feel like it's in a good, good containers. This is our meat. This is the Tradesman Premium Cut, and this is premium ground beef. And so we got steaks from the Tradesman Premium Cut line last time. So we got ground beef this time. And then here looks like our little chicken. And again, this is from the Tradesman group. Sorry, it's hard to, the angles are different for me. So anyway, here's our Tradesman chicken. Just one, looks like one chicken. Maybe it's two. Maybe there's two in here, but I would assume there's got to be two. I think there's two. They're just packaged really tightly together because obviously this is a meal for two people. And then guys, at the very bottom, they have another ice pack. So even though this probably stayed outside a couple of hours today, since I got home late from work, I still think it's going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put these things away. I probably will keep this a combination vlog, so I'm not cooking tonight because it's Friday and we are going out with friends, but I probably will cook Sunday and then throughout the week, so stay tuned. I will be combining probably all of this into the cooking segments where I basically time-lapse a lot of them so you can kind of see how the cooking went, and then I always give you kind of like a mini review after we eat the meal to let you know. For the last ones that I had, the very first box, I had one that was kind of bland. I thought the fish was bland. It was cod. And I had, we had like a sesame chicken recipe, and I would say it was just okay. It wasn't bad, but it was just okay. It wasn't that flavorful. And then the last one we had was steak with peppercorn sauce, and that was amazing. I loved it. So it's kind of interesting. We'll have to see what happens with these next three meals. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys soon.